This video was brought to you in part by the supporters of the AMTV Patreon. Thank you. Hi there guys, it's Adam Martyn here, welcome back to another video, and we've got a unboxing video for you today because it's finally arrived. We've got the Doctor Who Series 8 Blu-Ray Steelbook. It's finally with us in all its purpley Capaldi glory. Before we get into the unboxing, I just want to say we're on a race to 15k, so if you haven't already, please consider hitting that subscribe button, leave a like as well, and let me know in the comments, are you going to be getting this Steelbook today? But enough about that, let's have a look at this thing. Okay guys, here it is. It's the Series 8 Steelbook. Peter Capaldi's first season as the Doctor. And I mean, it introduced a lot of things. As you can see, it was the introduction of Missy, Michelle Gomez, who's right at the back there. And this is just a great, fantastic, simplistic cover. It's been designed by the ever-wonderful Sophie Cowdery, who, if you've watched my previous Blu-ray Steelbook unboxings, you'll know she's done the artwork for these since Series 4, I believe, and every time I think she just knocks it out of the park. So if you enjoy this artwork and you want to see more of Sophie's work, or even buy some prints from her, then go and check out her Twitter, go and follow her Etsy page, do all of that because she's a fantastic artist. What I like as well is, it might be hard to see here, you can see all like the scribblings, like the chalkboard scribblings in the background. Towards the top left, if you have a copy of this or look at a picture, you'll notice it says things like Space and Time and 42. Cheeky little nod to the Chibnall story perhaps? I don't know, but it is also the answer to the meaning of life, so that's something. You can see this is a 5-disc release and it's rated 12 with the lovely new BBFC logo that I know everyone loves so much. So look at that artwork, man. Let's zoom in on this, shall we? Okay, so how stunning is that? Again, great artwork from Sophie. You've got loads of key elements from Series 8 here. You've got Clara, you've got Danny, you've got Osgood and Kate Stewart, you've got the Cybermen at the top, you've got Rusty the Dalek in the bottom left, and you've got the Mummy from Mummy on the Orient Express, which I think a lot of people agree is one of the best standout episodes of Series 8, so lovely to see them here. And of course the episodes, the all-important episode list. So I've gushed endlessly about these stories enough, but so you've got Deep Breath, stellar, best Doctor introduction ever in my opinion. Into the Dalek, very underrated story, great concept, really like what they do with it. Robot of Sherwood, light bit of comedy, maybe not Mark Gatiss' best script, or maybe not the most comedic episode, but very fun. Listen, very atmospheric, creates a lot of, again, interesting concepts, plays around with the Doctor's mythology a bit. You've got Time Heist, a really fun heist story, like a bank heist. Again, they put that Doctor Who spin on it, everyone's great in it. Keeley Hawes as well as one of the guest villains, brilliant casting. You've got The Caretaker, which, yes, is written by someone who I won't mention, but the performances within it are fantastic. Kill the Moon often gets a lot of bashing. I like some of its premises. I don't have as much of a problem with the ending as a lot of other people do. You've got Mummy on the Orient Express, which, as mentioned, is a favourite for a lot of people in this series. Great script by Jamie Matheson, I believe. Feels very, I don't know, like timeless and classic, yet modern at the same time. It's just wonderful. You've got Flatline, another belter from this story, which introduces Rigsy. You've got the Boneless as the villains, which are a really cool, creepy design. Lots of good stuff, lots of foreshadowing for Clara's character as well, I'd argue. You've got In the Forest of the Night, which does get lumped in as like being one of the worst Doctor Who stories ever, but again, I defend it. I think it has a lot of neat ideas going for it. It's Frank Cottrell Boyce's first script. I think some of the messages are a bit warped in how they come across, although I don't interpret them in a way a lot of other people do. There's still a lot to like. Not a fan of the ending though. And you've got the finale, Dark Water and Death in Heaven. Now, I really loved this finale back in the day, and I still love it now. It does have its flaws, of course, but I do love how it's sort of not afraid to get a bit more gloomier, a bit more darker. There's some great acting. It's got some of my favourite scenes of the revival era in it in terms of performances. It is just stellar. So, I mean, that's your episode list. That's a glowing recommendation from me. But what about them bonus features? Bonus features. Okay, so you've got 4 audio commentaries. Shame we don't get them for every individual episode, but that's okay. You've got the Ultimate Time Lord and Ultimate Companion, which I assume are little bits on the Doctor and Clara themselves. You've got inside the new TARDIS, which is a bit of a stretch considering it was just like a repaint of the second Matt Smith one, but fair enough. You've got the video for Fox's version of Don't Stop Me Now, which is actually a really nice version of the Queen classic, and I don't hear much from Fox's these days. I wonder what she's getting up to. You've got Doctor Who exclusives, whatever that means. I can't remember what that means back in the day. You've got 12 times behind the scenes. It's not Doctor Who Confidential. I think they were called Doctor Who Extra in this era. They were like 5-10 minute little vignettes that got put straight to iPlayer, but hey, it's great that they're here. You've got the Deep Breath Q&A, which I believe is from either the... Was it like the cinema screening they did? Because it was like nearly... Well, it was feature length, wasn't it? And you've got Doctor Who Earth Conquest, the World Tour. That's right, they did a Doctor Who World Tour that went many places with Capaldi and Stephen Moffat and Jenna Coleman. So that'll be cool to see that. And of course, you have some trailers. 4 trailers to be exact. Nice, 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 nice. What I did want to point out just very briefly is this that says it is certified carbon neutral. So I just think that's, that's the first time I've seen that on any sort of Blu-ray or, DVD Steelbook packaging. So yeah, step forward, I guess. So before I show you the artwork, you have these little cards, Doctor Who, the Complete 8 series. I must say, the current new logo that you see there fits so well with all eras. It really does. I don't understand why people don't like it, but... Like always, you basically get a disc readout of what's on here, plus what special features are on here. Just helps you navigate the discs a lot easier, although if this is like the others, they might be stacked. We'll have to find out, but always love that artwork of 12 and Clara as well. So here it is. Oh, look at that. That is gorgeous. And of course, on the back, we'll see the thing in full. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that is just so good. Sophie's outdone herself here. I mean... I'm a bit biased with Series 8 being my favourite anyway, but this might be my favourite Steelbook artwork. It's just... it's just so good. So opening this thing up, they have unfortunately done what they have done on past releases, and they've stacked the discs. So no, this whole set does not come on 2 Blu-ray discs. They have actually stacked them. I believe this is done for, I want to say environmental purposes, so you don't have multiple plastic trays, which I do completely understand. It's not necessarily the best way to, stack discs, because, you don't want one to damage the other or whatever, but hey, we have to do our bit, and if it means not having multiple plastic trays, I'm cool with that. I do like these disc designs, though. I can't remember if these have been newly... designed for this release outside of the BBFC logo, or if these are new, these are great. I love seeing stuff like this. And in the background, you can probably see it is some more promotional artwork from Deep Breath, which is awesome. Okie dokie, so we've opened it up. There's been no flyers for any other merchandise, which I kind of enjoy. I don't like that stuff cluttering up my releases. But yes, that in a nutshell, I guess, is the Series 8 Blu-ray. Now, of course, is this for you? I mean, if you haven't seen Capaldi's series before, I'd highly recommend giving it a try. I know it's my favourite, but I just think it's a really strong series overall. Obviously, if you're not the biggest Capaldi fan, you might not want to get this, but, with these Steelbooks being as gorgeous and as limited as they are, a lot of us want to complete the set. And for many people, this will complete the set, because some of you might be thinking, hey Adam, in a few months you'll do a video on one of these for Series 9. Well, there was already a Series 9 Steelbook that came out around early 2016, just soon after Series 9 had ended, but I think it was Amazon exclusive, it was very limited, and now you have to pay stupid prices to get it. So I really hope they go for a Series 9 re-release, but then, of course, they'll say, are they going to re-release Series 10 to fit in with the new logo and stuff, and, when does it end sort of thing. So we will have to wait and see, but for the meantime, as I said, this is a gorgeous release, a fine add to the collection, brilliant artwork from Sophie. Shame there's not necessarily any new special features, or not that I could tell anyway. That's been an ongoing theme. These are fair enough. These are quite literally Steelbook versions of the past Blu-ray releases. This is fine for me, who only own these on DVD, so I'm actually getting these stories in HD for the first time. But if you've already got them on Blu-ray, just not the Steelbook, I do a bit more thinking as to whether, it's worth the upgrade, basically. Because from that point, I'd argue it's more from a aesthetic choice. But yes, otherwise, Series 8 is the best series ever, and you must go and buy it right now! And that is it for the unboxing today, guys. Thank you very, very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please do leave a like on this video, and as I said at the start, let me know in the comments, are you going to be getting the Series 8 Steelbook, or are you going to be passing up, or are there other Steelbooks in the Doctor Who range you want to get? Let me know. And also, are we going to get a Series 9 re-release? Only time will tell, but I hope we do. Thank you very much for watching, and until the next one, I will see you guys next time.